Yeah, hello everybody. So I was sent here by my colleagues. They said, Frank, we would like you to speak about our work in a sort of comedy setting, and can you be really funny about it and everything? And I said, guys, can I stop you there? We have two problems there right from the word go. First of all, we work in malaria, right? That's not exactly cold, is it? And the other problem is, as you know, I'm German. You haven't got a humor gene. Everybody knows. I'll give you an example. Yeah, German joke. Okay, so a man walks into a bar, orders a beer, drinks the beer, puts the glass down, says, "Yeah, it's good beer," walks out of the bar. No. So at that point, they just looked at each other and they were like, Frank, actually, we could use that. We could use because you clearly have a knockout in the humor gene, and knockouts, gene deletions. That's what we do. Yeah. Okay. So here goes. Right. So what do we actually do? So remember how genomes are basically instruction manuals for living things, right? Okay. So imagine you bought this really shiny new thing, new device, whatever, really expensive. And it comes with a manual and it's completely in Korean, all right? I know, far-fetched. But there's a way to find out what it all means, okay? So here's the geeky way to find out what it all means. You delete one paragraph at a time in that instruction manual, and then you give it to a native speaker, and then you observe them, and then you wait for things to go terribly wrong. Yeah, there might be explosions if you're lucky. At that point, you will know. That's what that paragraph was for. Okay, now I get it. It takes a lot of times with all the different paragraphs, and you figure out what it all means. And if it doesn't work out, it's still a great way to spend a day in lockdown. So, so we need to track and trace. So how do we do that? We insert into our organism a molecular barcode. It's like, wrong item under the microscope. Please wait for assistance. Beep. That sort of thing, right? So we do that. What's a molecular barcode? Well, remember how a genome is basically it's DNA, and DNA is just long string of A, G, C, and T, right? That's all it is, yeah? So we put in some extra A, G, C's, and T's, yeah? And that's our barcode. And with that, we can track and trace our organism with that deletion, yeah? And if nothing else, that allows us to run really targeted advert campaigns at our malaria cells. That is, if we could figure out what to actually sell them, because the mosquito repellent, it didn't work very well, I have to tell you that. So still working on that one. So that's our setup. That's what we do. I had this weird dream the other day, yeah? I was observing a couple of malaria cells under the microscope. And there were schizons, by the way. And if you feel the urge now to look up what that is, geek. Okay. These schizons, they were in sort of something like a pub, something like that, drinking blood, it's malaria, okay? And one of them was really, really aggravated. And for some reason, his name was Steve. So Steve goes like, "Oh, they are watching us. They're spying on us." And the others go, come off it, Steve. Drink up, calm down. He's like, no. I won't calm down. I know it. They are watching us. They're spying on us. Come on. Why would anybody want to do that? We're malaria cells. Who would spy on us? Come on, don't be ridiculous, Steve. And he says, no. I looked into my genome and I saw all these extra A, G, C's, and T's. I know that's a barcode. They can track me. Yeah, they spy on me. And at that point, he looks up and our eyes meet. Now, don't ask me how a protist can have eyes. It's like, okay, yeah, it's not real, right? Our eyes meet through the microscope. And he looks up at me and says, "I know you are there." And I look at him and say, "All right, Steve, yeah, hands up. Sorry about that. Yeah, we are actually tracking you. We're spying on you. I'm really sorry about that. Well, you know what? It's not your biggest problem, mate. It's really not your biggest problem." And he says, "Why? What's my biggest problem then?" I said, well, we kind of also deleted one of your genes, and we think that one is really important, and you probably won't survive in the bloodstream. Sorry about that. And he says to me, Frank, do you expect me to find that funny? And at that point, I'm holding a white cat for some reason. And I say to him, no, Steve, I expect you to die. And that's well, thank you very much.
Woo!